यो व्हाट्स अप बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स, दिस इज किंशी अगेन एंड आज हम सेकेंड स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं विचर सीरीज की। विचर सीरीज में जहां हम उसकी दूसरी टीएलसी ब्लड एंड वाइन को कंप्लीट करेंगे। एंड अब एक सेकेंड विचर, हाँ खैर मैं लाइव चैट के लिए मोबाइल रेडी कर रहा था। वो बात अलग है कि लाइव चैट भी करेगा भी नहीं मेरे से। तो तो प्यारा दिख रहा है ना, मतलब रोज इतना प्यारा दिख रहा है। हाँ भाई, तो विचर के 3 सॉन्ग और ये वाला रास्ता भाई, प्यार है इस रास्ते से, प्यार। विचर तो तुम देखो विचर 3 को, लाइक विचर 3 का ऊपर का एरिया, मतलब बेसिकली वेलन कितना मनहूस लगता है, मतलब मिड एरिया ठीक है। वेलन कितना मनहूस लगता है। उससे थोड़ा सा ऊपर जाओ, जब नोविग्राड और ऑक्सनफर्ट आता है तो थोड़ा ऐसा लगता है कि हाँ चलिए थोड़ी सी एक सिटी कह सकते हो आप इसे मिडिवल टाइम के। और एकदम टॉप पे जाओ तो आता है केयर मोरन, मतलब क्या प्यारी जगह, फुल बर्फ वाली। और अगर आप एकदम साउथ आओगे तो तुम्हें दिखेगा टूसान। देखो कितनी प्यारी सिटी है, कितनी प्यारी। मतलब बता दिए कि बीच की जो स्टेट होते हैं वो सबसे वाहियात होते हैं, पल कंट्री जैसी भी हो या किंगडम जैसा भी हो। तो भाग भी नहीं रहा हूँ क्योंकि मेरे को मन ही नहीं कर रहा मेरा इसको लाइक गैलॉप कराने का या भागने का या स्प्रिंट करने का। इतना प्यारा सिनेरियो है, सनफ्लावर की खेती भाई। थोड़ा पीछे से रास्ता काट, खैर रास्ता बंद रखा है, काटना क्या। रास्ते के बीच में इन्होंने डाल रखा है, पूरा फ्लो बिगाड़ दिया मेरा। मेयर लाइसेलॉन्च सिमेट्री न्यू मार्कर एंट्रेंस।
Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Oh no. मेरे को लगता पहले इन्होंने क्लियर करना होगा तो मैं वो कर ही देता हूँ। खैर है कौन? ये बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है मेरे को, तो कट जाते हैं आखिरी में। अरे क्यों इनसे भिड़ने में मैंने अपना टाइम वेस्ट किया। Made registered.
Regis! Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here. Picking wars. There's a plenty around here. Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out, but Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
Nashe.
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name. Resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Detlef was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Detlef's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Fortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands. The closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned, him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Not really in the mood for your concoctions, especially given how they make you say things you'd rather keep to yourself. Remember that aspect very well.
Geralt of Rivia, do I detect a guilty conscience? Word is, only those ashamed of the truth seek to conceal it.
Not about to fall for that. Forget it. Need a nap, and that's how I'm gonna use this time.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the whites survived entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse, in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later.
देखो एक
I should
और
start
चीज
by
करनी है
perusing some tomes.
Tomes?
क्योंकि
Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
हाँ तो मेरे को जो है ओके मेरे को थोड़ा वहाँ पे जाना है नर्सरी पे जाना है टूसान के पैलेस की तो ज़रा वहाँ पे चलते हैं
Come on, Roach.
अरे मैं फास्ट ट्रैवल कर रहा हूँ ज़रा हो गया तो लास्ट किसी उसकी काम का ग्रीन मेडिसिन कॉन्शियस को ये है तुम्हारा द डची ऑफ टूसान ठीक है क्या चल रहा है भाई हाँ तो अपने को जाना यहाँ है बट उससे पहले मैं जाऊँगा पैकुलर पैलेस पे तो जो है पैकुलर पैलेस की नर्सरी ढूंढनी है
Is deceit, Witcher. Beware.
I'm going to save with my hand.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see your...
आ गया पैकुलर पैलेस में ओए एक सेकेंड ये लॉक है ये ब्लॉक है क्या पैलेस है ये हैं क्या पैलेस है ये और ये है ना एंडिटा से बात करनी भी थी
Wanted to talk. That is, if it's no bother, Your Grace.
Why ever would it be? I'm listening. What is it?
Thanks for sparing the time, Your Grace.
Duty calls.
You got it.
I understand. Understand and approve.
थोड़ी वो नहीं है यार एक कसम से बंदा ना फ्लर्ट पे नहीं करता किसी और के साथ
Better to avenge Sir Milton than indulge
ओ खुल गया। तो ये एरिया ऐसी है, पता नहीं किसका बेडरूम है भाई साहब। यहाँ आया ना मजा मेरे को। भूल भुलैया जैसी चीजें पता है इरिटेट करती है, बट साथ ही साथ मेरे को ना ये क्या कहते हैं, कभी कभार चीजें ढूंढने वूढने में भी मजा आता है। ये लॉक्ड है। और एक सेकंड, मैंने मेरे को लगता है कि मैंने एक चीज हुई है मेरे साथ। ओ भाई है मेरे पास 268। व्हाट द फक भाई, द फक। ये नाइट का है और ये नॉर्मल है भाई साहब। और ये क्या है, एनाथेमा सिल्वर स्टोर। अरे एक सेकेंड, स्टील स्वॉर्ड है 780 स्टील स्वॉर्ड। ये स्टील, हाँ ये भी स्टील स्वॉर्ड है 855 का स्टील स्वॉर्ड। सिल्वर स्वॉर्ड आई गेस साला वैलन जैसे एरिया में ही मिलता है। चिकन जब आपके पास स्टार्टिंग गेम में जो स्पेल्स और चीज़ें नहीं होती ना, तो आप यही चीज़ें यूज़ करते हो, खाना वाना ये सब, जिससे आप अपनी हेल्थ मेंटेन करो। लाइक बीच फाइट में चिकन विकन खाओगे तो लाइक आपकी हेल्थ बढ़ेगी। स्टार्टिंग में खाना पीने वाली चीज़ काफ़ी असिस्ट करता है। जो एक्सेट्रा तो जाना है मेन सेंट्रल एरिया पे कुछ, वो भी लॉक्ड है। नीचे तो आया है, जाओ देखते हैं। यहाँ पे वो तो लॉक है, ये भी लॉक है, ये खुला है। इसमें से एक ये है और एक ये है। ये जो है थोड़ा पीछे का एरिया खोलता है। हाँ
Yes, a face no ointment could help.
What happened to
ये
your
बंद
head?
है। कुछ नहीं बेटा, बहुत गंदी चोट लगी थी। ये पता नहीं क्या है बट सुंदर आर्किटेक्चर है।
All work and no play, right?
मेरे को कई बार लगता है कि मेरे से ज़्यादा गेम डेवलपर्स को कोई अप्रिशिएट नहीं करता। एक लिटरली भाई, मेरे से तो हम्बल बंदा पैदा ही नहीं हुआ आज तक। ये भी लॉक, अबे सारे एरिया की लॉक है।
Don't crowd around. God's money. Knees ache something horrible.
मेरे को जो है नर्सरी पे जाना है इस पैलेस की, तो मैं कैसे जाऊं उसका रास्ता ढूंढ रहा हूँ मैं। रुक जाओ, एक काम करता हूँ ऑनलाइन सर्च कर लेता हूँ, क्योंकि ऐसे तो कभी मिलने नहीं वाली। टी दे क्वारंटाइन नर्सरी टाइप रोड country to Saint region San Sebastian just east of Cooper's Gate। एक सेकेंड, San Sebastian करे कुछ Cooper Gate के ईस्ट पे। अबे ईस्ट ही होता है। ओ ये सेकेंड जो पैलेस नर्सरी यार, आई किस पैलेस नर्सरी पे जाना है अपने को। एक बार जाके देखें यहाँ पे, क्या करते हैं। फक फक मेरे से बड़ा चूतिया नहीं है कोई भी, आई एक्सेप्ट दैट। ऊपर स्केट के यहाँ पे था ना। नेवर माइंड, स्वॉर्ड क्यों निकाल रखी है। के तो कहीं ऊपर है, लैडर का यूज कर। नाइस एंड लॉक्ड की रिक्वायर्ड। अबे तो मैं अंदर फंस गया ना इस ऐसे भाई। ओ भाई मैं पता नहीं यहाँ क्यों हूँ, बट यहाँ पे कुछ अच्छा मिलना चाहिए अगर ये एरिया लॉक्ड है तो, लाइक लिटरली। फ्लैटर रियली, चला करो पहले तो यहाँ पे 2 फ्लोर। चलो थोड़ा काम तो आएगा, इसमें कुछ भी नहीं है। एक ऊपर का है, एक यहाँ का। भाई अंदर से बोल रहा हूँ मैं। किसी का घर है ये। ये घर लॉक क्यों है जब इस घर में लूट नहीं है ढंग के तो। यार मैं बाहर कैसे निकलूँ? अच्छा इसमें चला जाऊँ। ठीक है स्टोन से कि पता नहीं मैंने पिक्चर को असासिन क्रीड जैसा बना दिया एक तो। अरे ये लॉक है क्या? हमें को पैलेस नर्सरी जाना है एक तो।
And hungry.
By the prophet's rose. A witcher.
That Duchess of ours. Have you at least diddled her others?
My strength's gone.
What a day.
भाई पैलेस वापस चल। वो वहीं की नर्सरी पे जाना है, यहीं पे है। इतना स्ट्रगल ना से नहीं कर सकता। फर्स्ट स्ट्रगल के लिए ऊपर स्केट।
The famed Gerald of Rivia, lover of witches and succubi.
Could the F use a nap? Oh!
पैलेस की नर्सरी ये बहुत ही प्यारा व्यू है भाई, बहुत ही प्यारा व्यू है ये। ऐसा नहीं लग रहा प्ले स्टेशन का कोई वो होगा गेम पे ट्रेलर स्लोली से मोड हो गया अगर ऐसा तो।
Return to traditional values and morals. That is the remedy for Tusor's problems, not two swords.
पैलेस एक बार
Jobless like a lady.
ये पैलेस का नर्सरी भाई नीचे चेक करे।
Ow! Don't step on me.
लॉक्ड। विचर में एक्सप्लोरेशन में मेरे को मज़ा आता है, लेकिन कभी कोई चीज़ मेरे को ऐसे जल्दी मतलब मिलती नहीं, मेरे को इरिटेशन शुरू हो जाता है। पैलेस का नर्सरी नीचे लग तो नहीं रहा मेरे को, यहीं से देखता हूँ कुछ होगा तो। लॉक्ड। कितनी बार मिलेगा ये? अच्छा एक मर गया था, नेवर माइंड। ओ भाई ये चले जाता अभी। गेम सेव कर कुछ। जा रहे यार। ये डोर भी नहीं खुलता। वन हैंड ये डोर नहीं है और ये डोर भी नहीं खुलता। ऊपर के दो डोर है वो भी नहीं खुलते। ये एंट्रेंस का ही पॉइंट है। ये एरिया में कोई आइडिया नहीं है। ये कितना पैसा लगा होगा इसको बनाने में, इतने बड़े पैलेस को? पता मैं फिर से वापस वैसी ही चीजें फॉलो कर रहा हूँ। इसके बाद थोड़ा मिशन करूँगा फिर देखूंगा। एक बार ये नीचे थोड़ा सा देख लेता हूँ।
Problems? Hire a witcher. It's a good thing.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
The Geralt of Rivia.
The Camerlengo best not be late with my pay. They say
एक काम करते थोड़ा ना वो करते हैं, मिशन करते हैं और चल के करेंगे, फास्ट ट्रैवल नहीं करेंगे अपन।
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
never thought I'd live to see times like these.
Disperse!
Whoa there,
The
Roach.
exhibition of the Reginald Dobry monument will remain closed until further notice.
Closed?
यार एक ना ऐसा होना चाहिए कि लोग अपना पटे रास्ते से, अनलाइक छीटे की रोड के काटे के पास ही कूद जाए। आउच।
Have I gone absolutely cuckoo?
गैलॉप नहीं कर सकता मैं। अब होगा। अरे
me now!
Come on.
हे भगवान
Ah! You've spread some nastiness to me. Myself, I like culture.
ओके
Our guests. Never a good omen. Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm, a message, trying to tell me something.
और ना एक काम करते पोशंस रेडी करने के लिए जरा मेडिटेट कर लेता हूँ
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. A pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. And it's been trying desperately to lift it. Unfortunately, we just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait by the glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Visual. Taxi और necromorphage. अब अगर बसड़ होनी है ट्रैकर पर स्लिप करने का
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you. This isn't right. I missed something? Listen, gonna stand up real slow. Gotta search the house again. Sit tight, I'll be right back. Calm down.
कौन सा करने चाहिए थे मेरे को
Damn it, that didn't work. Ain't that vile stuff for nothing. Seems I'll have to kill the white in its own junk heap.
I'm sorry
Shit. Screwed up with the curse. We just get reasons though. At least that.
अरे यार बेचारे को ठीक करना था ना मार दिया बस चाबी थी ना कुछ काम का नहीं है भाई कुछ भी काम का नहीं है बस खून स्वाप ही करनी चाहिए थे यार
The dressings, bandages.
What's that about?
थोड़ा रिलैक्स कर लेते हैं हुसैन को रात में खेलने का कोई फायदा नहीं है। तो समझ में नहीं आया, उनकी हेल्थ डिप्लीट हो गई पीजेंट्स की, और लेवल -1 दिखा रहा था कुछ।
Faster.
मैं रास्ता नहीं दे रहा कसम से। तो आ रहा है नॉर्मल।
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesha Mudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesh and Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
मैं जरा पहले मूड के आता हूँ. Bow chicka bow bow, इसमें तुम मिल जाओ bow 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 bow.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Lead the way.
You lead.
Intestine.
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
How the hell?
It's an ancient
ओए
form of
points
protection against
available
unwanted
वो
guests.
हैं.
The
पर use
mechanism
नहीं
which
कर
releases the
सकते.
latch reacts only.
भाई मैंने चीजें यूज ही नहीं करी है. Fuck. मैं कैसा बताऊं? Fast attacks now also apply a bleeding effect. Affected enemies lose 50 vitality or SS points per second during 5 seconds. Reduces enemy damage resistance by 10. Each additional point adds 1% chance to kill an opponent instantly. This event cannot be taken more than once per year. Critical hit set with crossbow disable monster abilities for 10 seconds. When casting a sign, 3 additional points if available will be consumed to upgrade this sign to the highest level. increase sign intensity by 100%. Okay, मेरे को ये ठीक लग रहा है. देख ये तो रहना चाहिए. क्या है इसका नाम? नहीं नहीं. हाँ ये तो होना ही होना चाहिए. इसको कभी हटाना नहीं है. Vitality regenerates by distant endpoints. BD4 regenerate vitality. Vitality का जरा देखते हैं यहाँ पे यार. आओ. You ignore bomb and special bolt effects. Bomb damage is tripled. Each defensive action generates additional point. Parries 0.1, counter 0.4. Dodges 0.3. Tools cannot be activated more than once every 5 seconds. Bonus. Each piece of light armor gives a deal damage. Each piece of medium armor gives an intensity. Each piece of heavy armor gives a maximum vitality by 5% and so on. यार बहुत चीजें हैं. एक काम करता हूँ, ये चीजों को ना मैं बाद में ही करता हूँ, है ना. अच्छे से ऑर्गेनाइज करूँगा मैं बाद में.
Intriguing mechanisms, a vampire hideout, fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our realm to this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Fuck. जरूरत नहीं थी. टॉक्सिसिटी की तो हटाना था. वैसे इतना भी मैं निर्भर नहीं हूँ उस पे. But still, काम मेरा मन तो कर रहा था थोड़ा मेडिटेट करने का.
Cells. Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from
ना भूते चीजें नहीं.
I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
मैं बता रहा हूँ ये कुछ नहीं है. मेरी वाट लगवाएगा बंदा. ऑलमोस्ट ये तो ठीक है. अरे गोल्डन वाले ज़्यादा अच्छे लग रहे थे. ये ज़्यादा बढ़िया है. हाँ
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then. Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
चलो आजा.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, so my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
A safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow. You just smell the blood.
भाई इतनी जल्दी कैसे मार दिया इसने? मैं क्या कोई आर्मर वार्मर नहीं पहन रहा हूँ क्या? 3 स्ट्राइक में खत्म हुआ हूँ मैं. एल्डन रिंग तो नहीं खेल रहा जहाँ तक मेरे को याद है.
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, go. We must forge through this, that is all.
You just smell the blood. Good, because I can hear more coming.
फिर मैंने 2 वो पी गया।
Hold on, I'll let you out. Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you. Get you out of here.
The concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
Tell me why ain't nothing but a heart. Tell me why.
Any better?
Far from ideal. Some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case,
अभी 1 घंटे के अंदर पोर्चुगल का मैच है यूरोस राउंड ऑफ 16 वो भी देखना है मेरे को। अगर ये जीत गई तो शायद से फ्रांस के साथ होगा क्वार्टर फाइनल, है ना? और अगर फ्रांस को हरा दिया और उसके बाद जर्मनी या स्पेन में से जो भी आएगा उसको हरा दिया तो पोर्चुगल का यूरोस पक्का है। आओ 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 बहुत बहुत वाइट है, बहुत वाइट है, बहुत वाइट है।
Excuse me. Actually, only take a moment. You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
council.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
वही तो वही जगह है जहाँ पे हमारी भसड़ हुई थी, है ना? नहीं नहीं नहीं, थोड़ा अलग है शायद से।
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me.
What?
Okay. Okay.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix. Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
एक सेकंड ये मेरे 3000 पॉइंट्स हो चाहिए 91 लेवल के लिए स्वॉर्ड डैमेज रखिए मेरी मेरे पास अच्छे खासे ये सब पड़े हुए हैं सब ठीक हो गया 100% and of course potions ये भी आपके पोशंस भी रेडी करने हैं एक काम करता हूँ मैं जरा पहले वॉशरूम से होके आता हूँ फिर कंटिन्यू करते हैं वॉशरूम से वही कहता हूँ थोड़ा पानी वानी की बोतल भी लेके आता हूँ चलो आई एम बैक. ओके पानी पानी भी ले है यहीं पे. सेकंड. ये तो पता फ्रिज से मिठाई चुरा के खाने का मजा ही अलग है. भले ही मिठाई आपके लिए क्यों ना ही हो, उसे चुरा के खाने में जो मजा आया ना भाई, कहीं नहीं हो. मैं रोज को नहीं बुला पा रहा हूँ, मैं जबकि डबल प्रेस कर रहा हूँ अपने कंट्रोलर से, तो मेरे को कोई आइडिया नहीं. तो मैं ज़रा फास्ट ट्रैवल करूँगा. ruins. Cross the Mara hunting cottage. भाई क्या डरावनी जगह का नाम है ये. पहले एयरपोर्ट. Oh my god. रोज क्यों नहीं आ रहा? कैमरा खोल लिया होगा हमसे, लेकिन रोज नहीं यार. वही टाइनी भी डिटेल्स मिला. भाई डट डट देख रहे हो. नेक्स्ट सेकंड दूजा. एक ऐसा शॉट भी आता ना. एक ऐसा शॉट भी ऐसे.
We're wine from. Oh, poor Christ. Oh,
Got you, you little
Hey.
fart.
Little fart.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots. Go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
बैंड के लन.
Just who the spit are you?
तेरी माँ का स्लीपा पति. Fuck यार. His father a witcher, not your concern.
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is that a threat?
Yep. Leave the kid be and
मेरे को
piss
समझ
off.
में नहीं आता कि इन लोगों के गांड में कैसा गुजर हो सकता है कि सालों से ट्रेंड बंदा, एक म्यूटेटेड वो भी जिसने बड़े बड़े ड्रैगन्स और मॉन्स्टर्स को हरा रखा है, उनसे बैंड के लोग फिरते हैं. नहीं.
Circle him!
Shut up.
To help stop wars and cheats.
अबे एक सेकंड. अरे अरे अरे.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business. Come on.
यार उनसे पिट कैसे गया भाई? तो तीन बंदे एक साथ मुक्का मारेंगे, मैं रोकूंगा कैसे?
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine
ये
duo.
तब डायलॉग आता जब अपन जीतते हैं लेकिन बेसिक इसलिए
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
ना प्यारा बच्चा है ये लेकिन थोड़ी बहन की थोड़ी हेल्प करता है बच्चा एंटीपैथी है उसके
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Okay.
No way. Not about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know for free.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
बच्चे का
As you
चूतिया
wish,
काट
sir.
दिया
I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
Ew, stinky.
Red door. One the bootblack mentioned.
Of course, lock नहीं है, never mind.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
वो घोड़ा पीछे आगे मतलब हिल रहा है वो बिना टच करे कैसे
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around. Attic. Let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around. Old toy.
सेम डॉल वहाँ पे
No
भी
use
थी
to
ना
anyone.
वो जो प्रेजेंट जैसी जगह थी
Shame. Must have brought
जहाँ पे ये
someone joy
पागल हो गए थे और
sometime.
हम मार रहे थे लोगों
Tools were used recently. Detlef unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. Detlef van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlef killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlef have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlef gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlef yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off, perhaps, by a bout of Detlef's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlef have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlef is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlef ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Okay.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter, all of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite, rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazaire ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
It's a rather bold plan, but... Were we to find Renawed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
Okay.
Life in Beauclair can be quite dear. Death, though, that's always free.
Patrolling on an empty stomach.
आज सुबह को पता है इसके बाद वाइन वाला सीन आता है ये भी एक है रिक्वेस्ट तो आज के लिए रैप अप करते हैं ऑल्दो लाइक 2 घंटे जितना नहीं हुआ है बट काफ़ी नहीं रहेगा आज के लिए फिर ये वाइन वाली रिक्वेस्ट शुरू हो जाएगी फिर उसे कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा हाँ यार ठीक है तो एक काम करता हूँ इसलिए इतना काफ़ी सकते हैं नहीं मर रहे तुम देख कुछ नहीं हो रहा कुछ नहीं हो रहा देखो कुछ नहीं हो रहा ये सुनना मेरे को हाँ चलो आज के लिए रैप अप करते हैं वैसे भी 21 मिनट में जो है मैच शुरू होने वाला है राउंड ऑफ 16 तो चलो आज के लिए इतना काफ़ी है अब अपन जो है अपनी नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में मिलेंगे तब तक के लिए कीप गेमिंग बाय बाय सी यू